Joining me now is Adrian Myers, owner operator of Bold Burgers and Tacos over on the east side on South Kleinfield. Adrian, how's it going over there, man?
It's going good, man. Just hanging in there, Ray.
Right. I appreciate you joining me for here on Locally Sourced EP. Just wanted to continue to spread the word on local businesses here in El Paso, and I know I've had a few restaurants on and stuff, but I mean, I've been to your guys' establishment quite a few times in the past, and your food is just outstanding as well. Talk a little about how you guys got started out there.
We actually got started. I used to be a truck driver. I did that for 6 years, and it came to the point where I told my wife, you know what, I'm tired of, spending so much time away from home. My passion has always been in cooking. So what we actually started doing is we started in our backyard. I would get home on Friday. We'd set up, tables, chairs, music, lights, everything. It was basically an outdoor restaurant. We'd do Friday, Saturday, shut down on Sunday, put everything back away. I'd go back to work. We ended up finding this place here. We had some money saved up, and basically we refinanced our house and went in head first, not knowing really what we were getting into, but knowing that there was no room for failure. We can only succeed, and that there was no plan B. So we had to make it work.
That's awesome. And how long have you guys been open now?
We've actually been open 2 years. It was actually 2 years on January 13th. So as difficult as it is for a business, to maintain or to even stay afloat of the water, the first year is very difficult, and then with everything that's been going on now with the whole COVID-19, it's even been just very stressful. But we're hanging in there, man.
That's awesome, man. I'm so glad to hear it. I mean, it's especially here in El Paso, opening a local restaurant or establishment like yours. I mean, it's so hard to keep it going, especially now what's going on with COVID-19 and the pandemic. Talk about what are some of the things you guys have done to get the word out and help continue to stay open and help the customers out.
Well, first and foremost, I think one of our biggest things is as you know, most companies are always talking about how customers are number one. With us, we've never felt that way. We felt that our employees are number one, because if you treat your employees well, that's going to reflect on your customers. They're going to treat your customers well, and through them, that's how we're keeping our customers number one. So that's one of the things. Is our turnover rate is not very high at all, just because, like I said, we do try to treat our employees as family, and then they in turn go and turn around and give our customers the best service. It has been, like I said, very difficult to just hang in there, but that's just what we're doing, man. Still continue to do what we do, not losing any of the quality, not losing any of the quantity, and just keep going.
That's so awesome. And again, you guys are located at 3117 South Kleinfield over in East El Paso. Let's talk my favorite part, man. Talk about some of the food. What is some of the customer favorites over there at Bold Burger and Taco?
Honestly, I get asked that question a lot by new customers. What is the best thing here? And I'm like, at the risk of sounding cliche, I'm going to tell you everything, just because of the fact that everything's basically made from scratch here. All of our patties are hand pressed, 100% fresh Angus beef. We cut our own meat for our tacos. We make our own salsas. We even make our own whipped cream for our shakes. So like I said, everything's made from scratch. I've had plenty of suppliers asking me, well, why are you guys working so hard? Do you try these pre-cut fries? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but that's just not how we do things. We don't cut the corners, and just because it's easy, it doesn't mean that it's the best way to do it.
That is so crazy. We've been there a few times. What I always get the Bold Burger, man. I mean, I love that huge, juicy burger you guys make with everything on it. We always, especially when we go as a family, we always get the loaded fries, and sometimes even the chili cheese fries, man. I walk out there and I want to just take a nap in my car after I eat there. Everything's so good. I'll be honest, like usually sometimes too, we'll walk in and we'll leave with like an extra order. We'll leave with like an extra shake, because those by themselves are so good.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
actually, the masapan shake, that's one of our top selling ones.
mm,
We'll actually get people coming from Las Cruces, Alamogordo, just saying that, I was uh, showing up in town and I was on the other side of the town and I made it all the way across because I needed that shake. So, yeah, like I said, that's one of the things that, like I said, it's been my passion. I've never been one to cut corners, to do it the easy way or to do it the fastest way.
mm,
And the thing is that our customers learn that we're not cutting corners here. Our food might take a little bit longer to get made, but it's because it's actually being cooked. It's
mm.
actually food. It's not stuff that we've had sitting there pre-cooked for 30 minutes already.
It and just so everyone knows, it is worth the wait, and that your burgers are so good. I think the only reason we've lasted, like me and my family, we've been just social distancing. We've been staying home, and honestly, what's been helping me when I make burgers at home is I did buy your guys' seasoning that you guys sell there, and I'm almost out. So you'll probably see me pretty soon. I need to go get a refill, man.
Yeah, I think that that's probably been one of the most difficult things for us lately, is just being able to consistently uh, maintain and obtain our products. Because unfortunately, like even when I don't know if you found out that some of the meat processing plants were shutting down.
Mhm.
I got a little word ahead. So what we ended up doing is we ended up buying like $2,000 worth of meat, and that we did have to, unfortunately, at this point in time, put it in a freezer because what it was is all the meat was going up to $8, $9 a pound.
Mhm.
At that point, there's no way I can raise, my price of the burger to $25, $30, just so we can continue to make money.
Right.
So, like I said, I invested in that freezer. I invested in all that meat just so that we can keep our prices where they should be.
And that's something that I think everyone should appreciate. At least you doing that. That way, you don't have to raise your prices. You guys continue to put out that awesome product at the great price you guys have there. Can you talk a little about some of the stuff you're doing at the restaurant to, especially during the COVID time, what you guys are doing there to keep everything clean, some of the things you guys are the safe practices you guys are doing there.
Of course. Yeah, as mandated, well, we all have to be wearing face masks. That includes customers. We all consistently wash our hands and wear gloves. We have, even for our customers, we have a hand sanitizing pump right by the register. We also have sanitizing buckets that we use to clean all our door handles, our tables, our chairs. Everything gets cleaned. Everything has to be cleaned. We can't risk us having to shut down because we're not maintaining this thing. This is our business. We're not doing this as a hobby, because it's fun. This is our bread and butter. If we have to shut down, we're not going to be able to pay our bills. So we have to take those extra steps to make sure that we're following all the guidelines, like I said, including the customers so that we can remain open.
Awesome. Talk a little bit anything else that you'd want to share with the customers or anybody that about Bull Burger. What else would you say maybe separate you guys from other places if you had to say anything?
I think if anything, what separates us again is that passion, not only for offering quality food but offering quality service. That's always been my thing. That if you walk into a restaurant and you don't know if somebody's going to even greet you as you come in, we all eat and we all socialize, and that's one of the things that right off the bat, as soon as you come in with us here at Bold, you're going to be greeted. As you leave, you're going to be thanked. We're not a full service restaurant, but we will come to your table, see if you're needing anything, see how everything is. I make sure that I respond to reviews, whether they're good or bad. I have to acknowledge that, we're human and we will make mistakes, but we will correct those mistakes as well.
That's
So that I think, like I said, setting us apart, we're not doing this because, oh, you can make some money in a restaurant. That's probably one of the least businesses that where you can make money, where you have to work so hard and the payout is not that great. But like I said, this has always been my passion to cook and to be able to treat people right and with respect.
That's awesome, dude. There's not many owner. There's a lot of owners now that usually just open up the place and just sit back and just watch their business. I mean, there's very little places that owners actually are in there, have hands in there, actually helping out and working. So that's just something great to hear, especially to hear the passion that you have for your craft, and
Thank you.
and just be able to tell you that it tastes so great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
No, and, and I just wanted to thank El Paso because without them, we wouldn't be where we're at. We were rated top 3 burgers within our first year. And so if it wasn't for El Pasoans, speaking up for us, for El Pasoans, actually showing, pride in local businesses, that we would be here, because you do have options. And, the fact that you're allowing us to be able to serve you is just, it's great. I can't thank El Paso enough.
that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you for joining. Thank you for joining me today. And just to point out to viewers that you are wearing your mask because you are at work right now in the
That is correct.
restaurant.
I'm here at the
So
restaurant.
that's why he's wearing a mask right now. And then I think if we, I think I might have to go. Are you selling those masks by chance, or?
I actually, I'm not. I did order a couple of them, so I mean, I could definitely set you up with one. But these were just specially made for our employees.
That's awesome. No, that's cool, man. And again, just if anyone's interested, I will put Bold Burger and Tacos information down in the comments area. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, follow us. You can also follow Bold Burger and Tacos. They're on all the social medias, Facebook and Instagram. I'll list that information below. Mr. Meyer, anything else you want to say right before we end today?
No. Like I said, I just want to thank you, and then thank again all of El Paso for everything you guys have done. Just stay safe, stay clean. Make sure that we're washing our hands. Get home, and hopefully we can get through all of this soon, and get back to how things used to be.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you joining me again today. Yes, everyone, please stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and we'll get through this. Mr. Myers, thank you so much again for joining us. You have a good day, all right?
Thanks a lot, Ray. You have a good one.
Thanks, man.